Do you know what I also love that gives me a little bit of peace? Philosophy fragrance. Okay, since 1996, Philosophy has been that brand that's all about science-based skincare, but also giving us things that uplift our mood, and a big part of that is fragrance. So Lisa Tancredi is joining us with a trio, a wardrobe per se. Whether it is a flight of fragrances for you to choose based on your mood for the day, or 3 incredible gifts, because in this Grace and Warmth trio, you're receiving Amazing Grace in the Eau de Toilette, which is also a Customer Choice Beauty Award nominee this year for Best Fragrance. We'll find out tonight who the winners are at 9 p.m. You're also getting Pure Grace, which is that just decadent, fresh, clean smell, paired with one of my favorites. It warms my heart. It feels like a hug. It's Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. All 3 fragrances from Philosophy could easily get you out the door for $182. How about 65% difference in price? It's $63.98, and they're all shipping for you for free. So that's like $20 and change a fragrance for the Eau de Toilette. It's so good. Yeah, with that free shipping, it's a really great opportunity. Plus, they're brand new this month as we're kicking off 'Tis the Season. Yes, of course, a big deal. Lisa Tancredi, it's always so good to see you. You know, I think Philosophy, and I know starting out of a Medi Spa and that science-based skincare brand, but one thing they do really well is fragrances.
Well, we do, and that's because our approach at Philosophy to fragrance is very different, I think, from traditional fragrance houses. So we create fragrances at Philosophy that are loved as much for how they smell as for how they make you and the people around you feel. You will notice when you wear a Philosophy fragrance that people get a little closer, they might cling a little longer, and it really does change your mood. We say if you want to change your mood, just change your fragrance, which is why this 3-piece collection is so great. I wish we did this all year long.
Yeah, it's fun because it gives you that variety, but we're starting with like holy grail of an icon is Amazing Grace, which, by the way, Amazing Grace has won the Customer Choice Beauty Awards 14 times. It also ends up in like all the glossy magazines. Beauty editors have talked about it for decades. This is really a loved scent. Amazing Grace, how do you describe that?
Well, if you just want to feel your most feminine and most beautiful, pretty self, start with Amazing Grace. This is a clean, soft whisper of a floral. It has some sparkling notes in it. There's Lily of the Valley. There's a bright bergamot in here. There's a beautiful proprietary musk that we have at Philosophy that smells like nothing you've ever experienced before. Amazing Grace is appropriate all day, no matter where life takes you.
So beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Everybody gets Amazing Grace. You can pluck that from the trio and keep it for yourself, or gift it because it's also such a loved fragrance. How do you describe Pure Grace, which is our next scent in the trio?
Pure Grace is for when you just want something that's simple, uncomplicated, and you just want to smell like the cleanest person in the whole wide world. This smells exactly like a white bar of soap cut in half, clean, pure. It doesn't smell like flour. It doesn't smell like anything strong. It is just clean. The only way to explain it is that it smells like soap and water.
I love the description too. It's uncomplicated.
Yes.
It's refreshing.
Yes.
It's like how you feel after a long weekend away and you come back on a Monday morning and you're like,
oh,
you. Yeah. Yes. Except today's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Okay, then we finish this trio with one that I think is perfect this time of year. Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere.
If you just want to feel comforted and wrapped in a hug of a baby soft cashmere blanket, you'll reach for warm cashmere. So this has a warm, buttery shortbread accord to it, plus a little bit of sandalwood. It's a deeper, richer scent. It's creamy, it's seductive. I love that we're giving you all 3 of these because, you know, you really can change who you want to be on a given day or how you want to feel or fit an occasion. I love Alicia is spraying. Is that Pure Grace? Oh,
she's feeling the little sultry this morning. Also glowing in extra love and radiance today.
And you know, okay, so warm cashmere is Alicia in a bottle. Alicia is sophisticated. She's seductive.
You said seductive, and she's like, I'll take
she
that
is.
one. Thank you.
And that's how you feel when you wear warm cashmere.
You know, do you ever get stuck in a rut and you wear the same fragrance and then you don't smell it as much anymore?
Yes.
Step into this trio, because since we made this available just this month, Over 1,600 have already been spoken for. It is a beautiful holiday assortment, but it also gives you a way to kind of pick for your mood, so you will never get bored with your scent. You will never in some ways get numb, right, to the fragrance. It will always be fresh and beautiful. Amazing Grace is an award winner. That Pure Grace is fresh and clean, uncomplicated, and then that fresh cream warm cashmere gives you that like warm, a little sultry, so comforting. You've got a Customer Choice Beauty Award nominee, which we'll announce the winners tonight in our 9 p.m. show. But you are getting a 65% savings. You're not spending $182. And maybe you just know one of these, like Amazing Grace, is your tried and true. Think about this. You're getting Amazing Grace for $63.98, and now you have 2 other gifts that end up being just over $20 a gift.
I do love, if you are an Amazing Grace lover or a Pure Grace lover or a warm cashmere lover, this is such a great way. This is like the ultimate flight or the ultimate sampler platter. A great way for you to be able to try and come on into Philosophy in other directions.
Yeah.
All Philosophy scents are beloved for how they smell, obviously, but for also how they make you feel. They will never announce you before you walk into a room. They'll never linger long after you've left.
Good point.
They can never be overdone. You can spray this all day and it can never be overdone. I've blended the 2, which is lovely, by the way. So you really become your own mixologist. So wear them alone, mix them together. You might wear Amazing Grace on the days where you want to feel really feminine and pretty and soft. Pure Grace where maybe you're at home or a day off or with the grandkids. And then your warm cashmere, you might save this for your nights out, or, you know, it could be your fall scent.
You really create the mood by having a full wardrobe for yourself, or be a smart shopper because it is the season for some deals and some beauty deals. You have 3 great gifts for under $25 a piece. I mean, this should cost you $182 to get the trio of fine fragrance from Philosophy home. You're saving your difference in the price. It's about $118, one of the biggest values in our entire Get Gorgeous, Give Gorgeous show. Lisa, thank you so much. And thank you for helping us smell so
Thank you.
beautiful. Hey, don't forget, we are grounded